Hi and welcome to Belgian Decals Restorations. I'm Johan and this is a Leslie Matchbox Lomas Ambulance. The model was based on the Bedford J1 ambulances that were a very common sight in Great Britain in the 60s and even the 70s. In fact, here I am at age 5 posing in front of a Bedford J1 Lomas ambulance when my parents took me on a holiday to England in 1978. Note the aluminum side panels on this ambulance. Apparently this paneling was common on emergency vehicles in rural areas and small hospitals that didn't have a large budget to maintain their ambulances. The aluminum paneling would have been easier and cheaper to clean and maintain than paintwork. But back to our model. This Leslie model was produced between 1962 and 1967 and came in cream, off-white or white with either a white or tan interior. It featured opening rear doors but no windows. The 60-year-old model is seriously play-worn with flaking paint, damaged decals, and the two rear doors are missing, which is a very common problem as the hinges of these doors are very small and fragile. So let's get out the tools and give this model a factory reset. The model is held by one rivet, which I drill out to remove the bottom plate. No plastic windows on these old models, but it does have an interior. I bought replacements for the missing doors from model car parts in the Netherlands. The bottom plate holds the axles with the wheels. I grind off the axle ends to remove the wheels and axles. The wheels and the interior depart for the ultrasonic cleaner. The axles will spend the night in household vinegar to remove the rust. The body and the bottom plate will have their paint stripped. The paint is gone and I polish body and bottom plate with the wire brush. I do the same with the two new doors. Then I drill a pilot hole in the rivet post and tap a 2mm screw thread to close up the model. The body and doors are primed with AK Interactive White Primer. The bottom plate receives a coat of black primer. The body and the doors then are sprayed with the same Vallejo of white I used on the Zico 4 Transit police van. The bottom plate receives a coat of Motip High Gloss Black. When the color coat has dried, I can do the detailing. On these ambulances, the front grille always had the same color as the rest of the body, so for the sake of realism I only paint the headlights and the bumper. The letters LCC in the decals stand for London County Council. I scanned the original decals and used them as a template to recreate them in vector software using the appropriate font. Then they were printed with a color laser printer on clear decal paper. I applied the decals on the left and right side of the ambulance. The interior and the wheels get scrubbed with a toothbrush and window cleaning liquid. The axles have returned from the vinegar and apparently they were rustier than I thought. The rust left some ugly pitting on the axle ends, so I dig in my axle drawer for 2 donated axles that are in better shape. I polish them with the wire brush, then cut them to the right length. Finally, I coat all the painted parts with Vallejo polyurethane varnish. The paint is hardened and it's time to reassemble the model. First I attach the axles and wheels to the bottom plate by hammering a new mushroom head on the axle ends. Then I put the doors in place and drop the interior in the body. Finally, I slip the lip of the bottom plate in the rear bumper, which also keeps the door in place, and I can close up the model with a screw. This ambulance had seen better days. The paint was flaking, the decals were damaged, the axles were rusty, and it was missing its rear doors. A prime candidate for a close to original restoration. And here's our model after restoration, with a new paint job and decals, new axles and a set of brand new rear doors. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and tick that notification bell. More restorations are coming up. See you in the next video.